next time, don't cheat. Okay?
Like, oh, you know what? Let me steal from you.
Yeah, my dear, you cannot get the contract.
You cannot get the contract. I think you should forget about the contract to start with. You have to.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Like I said, in the month of November, I'm going to be filming batch filming with my friend, and we're talking about people's dilemmas, giving our opinions. Note, opinions. We are not advising anybody. We are just having fun, and we are just giving our opinions. So have fun with us. Share this video with your friends. Share it with your family members. Let us know what they think, and leave the comments respectfully below, please and thanks.
This one is sweet. This is the one that is though. I'm still back.
Material girl.
No, I'm still back character. I'm thinking about you know what I'm telling you. You have a back character. You should stop your white ways. Behave like an African.
The whitey. A whitey. Hey, we'll share that.
I will share.
We'll expose it on this channel.
When I'm dating,
I will post screenshot. I will not cover the name.
When I'm dating, I'll share this just before.
Okay,
now.
Well, let's move on.
No. Bad character. My wife sent, that's the title of it. My wife sent 1 million to herself because I cheated.
Please give me a high five.
That's what you should be doing. 1 million is too small. That's 5 million.
Must stay with a man that hates you and
I have 5 million
and say that you love him. Didn't you turn around and collect 5 million from
my friend? She will take 5 million. We fly out. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you opinion early. I'm not rich.
Yeah?
But you cheated.
My cheating is expensive.
Cheating is very expensive. You have to pay.
It's not for everybody.
Pay. You're rich. Stop lying. I need my money back. No business. Anyway, hello, bro. Please keep me anonymous. Yeah. My wife and I have been married and living happily. Why is it anonymous one? Anyway, mistake bound to happen, not planned for it.
Cheating is a mistake? How?
It's just like saying getting pregnant is an accident. I cheated on my wife. She went and checked my phone, and she used my Face ID. Your wife is. Your wife too is anyway, and logged into my Easy Money app and transferred 1 million naira. Oh wow, girlie! She did it 2 times because my limit is 500k.
As it should.
She had my Face ID and
the limit is 500k. She will transfer and delete.
Oh, she will transfer. I saw. Okay, she will transfer and delete the receipt. Good girl, it's okay. I saw the balance and I asked her, and she said it's because I cheated. And every time I cheat, she would take something I like. Oh, good God, baby. I really apologize. In my church mind,
I wanted to slap her.
I wanted to slap her.
I wanted to slap her out. My father, but my mother.
The English is anyway. We'll try to put in.
What? She wanted to slap her.
He wanted to slap her, but his mother and his father. He promised his mother and his father that he will not lay a hand on any woman again. Meaning that he had been doing it before. Woman beater. I later reported her to my mother.
To her mother.
To her
because her mother said.
The English it's tough.
That's a cheat English.
Because her mother said she would return it. I told my wife, and my wife laughed at me, and she gave her mom 150k from the money. Baby girl, take your mother shopping.
Everybody out. Everybody is gonna go out of that money.
We'll go to Sephora. First and foremost, right?
At least something small. Something small.
In Jesus' name, it will not happen to my friend. Okay.
It's never happened to us, Sha.
No. Anyway. I don't want to do something I will regret. What can you regret? You've already cheated, because that's the biggest thing. Please advise me. Is this not stealing?
No. You are paying dearly for your sin.
I have my church mind to report her to police.
Okay, they will tell you it's family matter. This is a family issue. It's not a criminal offense.
She's the mother of my children. Now you remember that she's the mother of your children. With this, my wife's bad character, what can I do? I want to seize her car, But that's the car she uses to take my children to school. My children, guys, please, 9 months, please. She carried that child for 9 months, if I remember well. She pushed the baby out.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she didn't even get the Porsche gift for pushing that baby out, to be for real. And then he's saying, my what? I'm so pissed. Anyway.
This one is a very nice one. Please, a round of applause for this woman.
Her.
Now, what do I have to advise? What I have to advise is that next time, don't cheat. Okay? If you cheat, she will take even more.
If I'm her friend, she'll take 10 million.
She will take more. So the earlier you stop cheating and you go through therapy to help your mind, because cheating is about the mind, is about lack of discipline. And I know that when you lack discipline, it's not about whether you love the person or not. You just have an issue. You lack discipline.
Wondering eyes.
Go and take part of that your easy money. Invest in therapy. Invest in working on yourself so that you can stop cheating on your wife. And if not, she's going to take all your property. She's going to divorce you. Take your children away from you. Take half of your property. And nothing is going to happen. Not half. Everything. Because why? You are divorcing based on infidelity. Did she cheat on you? No. When you were on the aisle, you promised that you'll be faithful to her, right? For better, for worse. And then you went and stepped out. You broke your promise. So, a round of applause and a chilled beer. Or a chilled wine.
I have nothing to say. She should get more money.
Guys, let us know what you think.
More money. Because
should she return the money?
For what? Why?
Let's start with the
I'm happy for you guys' opinion. Yeah, you should say it in the comment section. But you know what? I'm also going to comment again. She should get more.
So let us know if she should record the money. Okay. So today's dilemma is about friends. Right? So the last 2 episodes we talked about people in relationship. One husband and wife, one boyfriend and girlfriend. This time is for friendship. So I'm going to read it. It's very long and then we're going to discuss it. So if you are following Dank on Instagram, this story was from Dank.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to you. I'm a huge fan. I would like to bring to your attention a particular issue I've been dealing with. I'm not one to send private messages to celebrities, but I am particularly in awe of your emotional intelligence and honesty. I am led to sharing this with you, and if you so please, the community that you have formed here as well. I am hardworking and fair to my staff and business associates. At the moment, I am being cornered by a friend who I brought in to work with me. You know, we talked about it in the last video that friendship and money is
not doing that together.
It's a bit tricky.
I just feel like you should put your business and your friends. I don't know. It's my honest opinion. I just think if you want to be friends with people for a long time, don't just leave.
Or have an agreement.
Yeah, an agreement is better. But if not, if you want to do friend, no.
Don't do friend with it.
No.
So at the moment, I'm being cornered by a friend who I brought in to work with me. When I started the business, my friend paid no attention until a year later when we started making money. So she didn't really care about the business or anything until she started making money. When our company downsized and let her go, so that's our friend now, our friend's company downsized and let her go, I took her into my company after 6 months of her not being able to secure a job. So she had been in the market for 6 months looking for a job, and your friend is extending an olive branch to you,
to the place where you didn't want to be
in the first 6 months. Later, through her, we were able to get a contract that, to a large extent, will most definitely elevate the company. So now, let's say it's 50-50, right? She's giving you a job. You are bringing a good contract to elevate our business, as friendship should be, right? But at the point where we went to pick up the offer, my friend and I, the person in charge, said before he signs the offer, which had already been approved by the board, he needed me to give my friend 5% of my company.
What? Why?
They did not discuss it. So
what
you blindsided your friend. My friend seated beside me. I asked her to explain what was happening. She said to me, let's just do as he said. Bombastic side eyes.
Let's say that the whole day. Let's say the whole day and get it straight, because it's not going to be me.
Ife, this is someone I brought into the company. She has blindsided me and tried to be a shareholder by dangling a juicy contract in my face. I want to be smart, but I don't want this lady in my company or owning shares, no matter how small. She gets a cut from the contract like every other staff. So she has been fair to you and has been promised in a signed agreement. So it's already agreed. It's not as if she's going to change her mind because this is a legal agreement between the both of them. But I won't give her my shares. How do I go about this and still get the contract? My dear, you cannot get the contract.
You cannot get the contract. I think you should forget about the contract to start with. You have to just forget about it. Like this, it's unfortunate. It's really sad, but you have to forget about it because if she was the one who went to do the negotiations and everything, she knows exactly what she has told them already, and that's what they have in mind, and that's exactly how they want to sign the contract. So she has blindsided you, as we already got. So there's just no other way that you can go about it. You have to let go of the contract and you have to let go of the friend, or
you have to be willing to risk your business.
So
I want to read
the risky part is really it's, you don't know what she's gonna come for. If she's taking 5%, you don't know
because she can convince people. She can convince other shareholders to sell their shares,
and that's it.
And before you know it, she has 60% of your company,
and you're just there. Why you at the beginning she didn't even like the idea, she didn't even support the whole thing.
This one, somebody says this is an official movie. If she has patience for the long game, if the contract is too juicy to turn down, sell her the 5% and scheme to buy her out later. If she doesn't have the skills and patience for a long game, she should walk away or make the friend a huge offer, a one-off type of deal.
The thing is that with men, I feel like with men, friendship between men and friendship between women is two different things.
Yes.
With men, what Bovi just said, I think it could work. But with women, when women want to go behind your back to do something,
girl, there's no planning to buy anybody out.
In 1 week, they can be done.
Believe that 5%,
everything.
That 5% that she's buying, right, is just one step that you've seen. She has done something behind.
If you've not even read the contract properly, she may even be taking your whole company and you're not aware of it. That's what I'm saying. Women, no.
We are women, and we're not trying to be evil, but we've seen it over.
What women can do.
We try to say women supporting women, but women don't support women. When you go out to places, right, and you meet a man and you meet a woman, the woman is the one that will give you issues. The man is going to, even when we call doctors here, right? I find it easy to get things done with a male doctor than to most female doctors that I've had encounters with. They're giving me trauma here.
I'm just gonna give it a little. It's should have gone a little bit out of topic, but here when you call the women doctors to get like a sick leave for period cramps, we both know we're women, right? We know how the period cramps are. We know it varies from one person to the other. It's not the same pain. They will not give you. But you call the man once you're already saying that it's period cramps. You don't even need to explain whether you did sleep at night.
He's asking you how long.
How long do you want it? That's all.
That's all he's asking. So that's just one example of our daily or let me say monthly experience that we go through. Talk less of in business. My sister, this advice will work for a man playing the long game, but for women are very smart.
Somebody's talking saying I hate to be devil's advocate. What's he saying? Why is this coming so long? Oh my god.
Let's see.
Okay.
I hate to be the devil's advocate, but let's look at it from a more objective and business perspective. You said this contract will elevate the company. I am thinking from an evaluation perspective. If your company was worth 10 million and it's increased to say 15 million, that's a 50% increase in overall value of the company. Okay.
I get how he's thinking about it.
And giving her 5% of that company still leaves you better off. If you still own majority of the shares holding and construct the share ownership to restrict voting rights, then nothing really changes. You have more money, a bigger company, and absolute control. You can't blame her for trying to also climb up the ladder. You gave her a job. She delivered value and had the guts to ask for more based on the value that she brought. But she did not ask you before.
That's the thing. They didn't have the conversation. That's my problem.
If you're my friend, I should be able to have the conversation with you. It's not
if they had the conversation before, it would have made sense. You know? But if they did not have it, and you put it on in a situation where we are sitting down with the people who were supposed to conclude the contract,
business contract,
I was sitting down with them like that. It's embarrassing for me to even be telling me, no, I'm not going to do it. Exactly. Because it's like, you guys, both of you sent this person to do this. Like, what's the, like, it doesn't make sense that you guys are having discrepancies at this point, you know. But I totally cannot agree with this. Women, no.
You gave her a job, she delivered value and had the gut to ask for more based on what she brought.
What gut?
You have to decide if you are making this decision based on emotions or logic.
Is it a man? I'm just asking. That made the comment.
See, I don't know. I'll check after. In the end, it's your company, and you decide what you want. To conclude, 95% of 1 billion is mathematically better than 100% of 1 million. Peace.
Is it a man?
Is it a man?
Can I see the replies to the comment?
It's a lot, over 100 replies.
Good talk.
Someone said, good talk. Today it's 5%. How many more percentage of our company will she relinquish to this person in the future? Right? Because we know how this thing goes. Unless she has 60 to 70% ownership of her company, right? If the way the shares of her company work is shared between people, where maybe she only has like 30% and investors have like 70%. If her friends wants 5%, she can use 5% to take over 65% of all those other investors.
If she didn't
you don't even know whether she was one that sent those investors.
It's just, it's not accurate.
I don't know one story that I read about somebody. No, this girl that made video online.
Who's that?
The Face of Beauty Nigeria. I saw that video. The summary of the story is that her husband left her. But he did not just left her. He left her with nothing. She was the breadwinner of the family when they got married. She was the one that paid for the wedding. She paid for the engagement and everything. My dear,
no comment.
When they say allow a man to be a man in a relationship, you will not hear what. Look at where independent woman has landed.
See what she just said? One thing I read on the girl on TikTok that made a video the other day, and she said she was thanking her partner, and she said, "Thank you for letting me regain my feminine energy." I felt that in my body. I literally cried when I read it, when I read the way she wrote it. Because we have to leave them.
You have to let man be a man. Anyway, her business was booming, you know. They were living in an apartment and they were planning to move because she was building a house. She had bought the land and she had started building. They have, I think, 2 or 3 children together. And she also had just bought a new car. And that was where the problem started, because that car was a very big car. And I think he was very jealous of her. When she went to buy that car, when you went to buy a car, when you want to pay, they will bring the receipt. And they brought the receipt to her. They brought the receipt to him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm the one paying. I'm the one that the car should be in my name and whatever." He was doing, he was giving her a bombastic side eye, like he was embarrassing her. But you're not the one paying for the car.
It's factual. What's the problem?
She should have paid for the car and everything. This guy made her sell this car. Said he wanted to study one course, and he's her husband. If there's anybody that you should spend your saving on, it should be your husband. You should be able to spend your saving on a husband that is worth it. In any case, so
emphasizing the words it part.
She said, "You said and this one is going to be different." Somebody that you've been married for how many years? They've been dating since university, so they were university eyes sweethearts. Like they've known each other for more than 10 years at the minimum. To know that this guy really planned to ruin her, made her sell that car, took the money. Remember that house and that land, made her sell the land. Guess who bought the land from her? His auntie. So indirectly, him took everything, ran away. I think he traveled out of the country.
He built his world out of her.
Yes, and left her stranded in a house where her lease was almost expiring. She said that she'll be crying sometime and call the guy. This guy will send her 10,000 naira with 2 or 3 children. What is she supposed to do with 10,000 naira? Her landlord came to send her out of the house. Anyway, that's not the story here. The point of the matter is that when it comes to trusting people and when it comes to money, you have to be careful.
I have a problem with
this guy went behind her back to take everything that she owed. So today is 5%, right? Today you are paying for weddings. Today is 5%. Tomorrow, 70% of your company is going to be owned by this person, because if the person cannot be transparent enough to say that I'm securing this contract for you, right? And I wouldn't mind if I can be a shareholder in this company. I want to own 5%. I want to own 10%. It should not be a problem for you to be a shareholder in your friend's company. If you have the company today, I want to invest, I want to be a shareholder. Not because I want to collect a company from you. Exactly. I don't want to run the company. I don't need your company. Okay. I don't need to collect a company from you. So, my dear, don't listen to anybody.
Just leave her go. Let the contract. Let me tell you, contracts will come. You get other contracts. Contracts will come. Exactly. You get, God is going to bless you with another one. And yeah, you get somebody else that you can trust and work on the company again. Because I feel like the fact that once she wasn't even interested in the thing, then she became interested. Then you decided to help her from her not having a job.
Yeah.
Then all that together, and now she's just like, oh, you know what? Let me steal from you.
Yeah, it's basically stealing.
Because this guy said she's trying to aim high. I don't see any aiming high in this thing. I just see stealing from
yeah, the gods.
What gods? I don't even see the gods that she's having. She's stealing from you because you have no idea. You arrive at the meeting, you know, oh, we're signing this, and I'm sure you are definitely going to give her like a big raise from that.
Yes, I'm
and
sure.
Just look at it.
Look at what she has done to embarrass herself.
Nah.
So I personally would say there are two options here, right? In conclusion, to be objective, leave that girl, leave that business, and leave that friendship, or risk your business. Like people said, if you are sure that you own up to 70% of your company and it's not outsourced to investors, there is no way that she can overthrow you with 5%. If you are a major shareholder of 70% of your company, there is no way.
And if you're sure that you trust her that much,
and if you are sure that you know her that much,
I cannot say you know her too well, because we'll never know any person
too well.
People just change as time goes on.
Yes. Yeah. And maybe you can't buy her out in the future.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50. But first, how many percent of the company do you own? If you own less than 50%, my dear, do not sell it.
No.
Do not risk your business. But if you own 50 to 70% of the company on by yourself, don't say that it's your brother or your sister that owns it too. Your brother, I'm not saying that your sibling will betray you, but siblings have betrayed themselves because of money. It's not something that is unheard of. It has happened before, it will happen again, and there is nothing that will happen. It will, till Jesus comes, siblings will still betray each other.
The trumpet. When the sound of trumpet.
Friends will betray each other. Family members, even the Bible has said it when the ending is coming, right? Everybody will betray everybody. So at the end of the day, if you know that you own more than 60% of your business, then you can go ahead and give her the 5%. Because like they said, truly, right? A better hand is better than none. It's better than the one that's flying in the air that you don't have. So that's our take as friends. We are friends, and that's just our take. I wouldn't if I have a business idea or something, I will be transparent with my friend because I'm not a manipulative person. But that friend is a very manipulative person, and I'll be wary of her, and I will try not to allow her to bring contracts to me if possible. Because you don't know what next she will bring to you. Maybe
the contract was signed by her. Maybe the person bringing it to you is her boyfriend that you don't know about.
You don't know.
Because one thing about women, they will connect with the boyfriend, and the boyfriends will leave them.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but
let's
experience
one more story.
Experience. It's
just life.
Yeah.
It's the way life is. People betray each other every day. Thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to like, because you're cute. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I'm hoping that posting twice a week is going to boost it up, but it's not going to be boosted if nobody's watching the video. Even if I post 100 times a week. So guys, share the video, watch it, let it play in the background when you're working, let it play in the background when you're cleaning the house. Like, you don't have to sit down to like watch it.
You can just look at it just to see our gorgeous faces, but honestly, you can listen to them while working in your office.
Anyway guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Until we come your way next time, that's my way, and this is
Sweetie
darling. That's what I call her. Bye.